HSC TV and HSC News are public forums for student expression. Students make all content decisions, and opinions expressed do not represent those of HSC schools or the Board of School Trustees.
Good morning, HSC. I'm Ashley Courtney.
And I'm Kinley Johnson. And here are your announcements for Friday, May 13th. Today's announcements are sponsored by iQuity at Castleton Mall and Flameburger on 116th Street. Bring your school ID to Flameburger and get a burger, fries, and a drink for $9.95.
To start off your announcements, we bring you some information over school device returns.
Hey HSC! As the school year begins to wrap up, it is important that students remember to return their rental iPads to the Library Media Center before summer break begins. Before you return your iPad, you must make sure to have deleted your iPad passcode and iCloud information off of your device. To delete your passcode, go to Settings, Passcode, enter your passcode, turn passcode off, and enter your passcode once more. To remove your iCloud account, go to Settings, iCloud, Sign Out, delete from my iPad, type in your password, then press Turn Off. Be sure to also remove any text messages, photos, videos, and games you may have installed on your iPad. Students must report to the Media Center in person to drop off their iPad and must also bring their iPad case, charging cord, and charging brick. It is recommended that students bring their iPads to the Library Media Center during the week of May 16th to May 20th. Students may return their iPads before or after school, during study halls, or during lunch. Once returned, devices will not be available to students, so be sure to only return your iPad when you are completely done using it. If a student wishes to use their iPad during exam week, it must be returned to the iPad return stations in Cafe D before Thursday, May 26th. For more information, contact Mrs. Foster or Mrs. Peterson in the Library Media Center. Please don't forget to return your iPads, HSC.
On May 8, 2016, Germany hit a new high in renewable energy generation. Thanks to a sunny and windy day, at one point around 1 p.m., the country's solar, wind, hydro, and biomass plants were supplying about 55 gigawatts of the 63 gigawatts being consumed, or 87%. Power prices actually went negative for several hours, meaning commercial customers were being paid to consume electricity. We have a greater share of renewable energy every year, said Christoph Podwils of Agora. According to the power system adapted to this quite nicely. This day shows again that a nice system with large amounts of renewable energy works fine.
If you live in a city, odds are you're dealing with unhealthy levels of pollution, according to a new study from the World Health Organization. New research released Thursday found that air quality levels exceed WHO limits for 80% of those living in urban areas that track air pollution, putting more people at risk for respiratory diseases, stroke, heart disease, and lung cancer. Global air pollution also rose 8% from 2008 to 2013.
Brazilian President Dilma Rousseff must step aside immediately following a vote in the upper house to move forward with the impeachment proceedings stemming from corruption allegations against the country's first female president. 55 of the 81 members of the upper house voted in favor of the motion early Thursday, with 22 voting against it.
To end your announcements, we leave you with a segment over HSC Boys Track with Josh LeCount.
With the tournament approaching and the season coming to an end, let's take a look at how the track team is coming together and how their goals are being met.
Yeah, so this year I really feel like maybe we got off to a rocky start, but the team is starting to come together a little bit more, become more of a team. I know it kind of started in the disciplines and now it's kind of spilling over where we're all one cohesive team. Okay, since I'm a senior this year, my biggest goal is to make it to state, and I really want to be all state so I can be up in the Hall of Fame in school.
What's considered an individual sport coming together as a team, that might seem difficult, but we always find ways at practice, whether it's like cheering each other on, make sure we're always pushing each other every single day to the best we can. I definitely see like my 400 group, the sprinters and the long distance guys coming together as the end of the season is drawing near.
All right, since most of our goals have been met, we have to readjust those goals. Just kind of the season outlook at this point, I feel like the sky's kind of the limit. We have some people that can get some major points in the state meet. The conference meet coming up, something that we should be in it to win it. Doesn't mean we're going to, but we have as good a shot as anybody. And then going forward from sectional, regional, and state, obviously it's advance as many athletes as we can and get people in events that they could potentially win or place high, get on the podium, and maybe potentially get on the Hall of Fame. I know that's everybody's goal and what they want to do, but I think we have quite a few athletes that can do that this year. and it's pretty exciting.
Josh LeCount and Matt Klinkhammer signing out.
That's all we have for you today. HSC, have a great day.
Have an amazing weekend.
Don't forget to follow HSC TV on social media for more news and school updates.